Good afternoon. I haven't shown you from this side before. I'm on StreamYard, so I can't zoom in. This is the waterfalls to get first to the Roman Quarry. Just love it. There's a huge tree wash down. That's how it cuts through that bedrock. It's been high too. It's been up about 6 feet. Bettina, how you doing? Have a look from the other side. It's a lot calmer and wider at this side, look. You've got a big sandbank in the middle. But again, it's down on the bedrock. I just love this place. How are you doing, Sheena? Look at this huge tree that's washed down. There's 2 trees actually caught there. Jamie, how you doing? Thanks for Tuesday. But thanks Eva even. Sorry. That bit's going to be really deep. You alright, Carl? Well, I've shown you this from the top, but this is the other waterfall. Start at the beginning of the Roman Woods. And they were here mining the stone. You can still see the tool marks, it's cool. Right, let's go in. Oh, people taking photos too. Thank you, Eli. Gavin, how you doing? Oh, Philippines, thank you, Eva. So this is the top of the waterfall. You have to be careful because this bank is really soft. Headshot for you. It's really, really, really soft, shall we say. The little bridge. Right, Stefan, you all right? So this is what I can normally show you the top of it. You all right, Kaz? The water's calmed down some with all the rain we've had recently. The water's been right up. Right, how you doing? And there's a lovely little waterfall further back. I don't think I can quite get to it. It's in a really deep gully. Ron, how you doing? Zaxon, Dale, how you doing? Andy? Ooh, I couldn't sleep in a house with snakes. I just couldn't do it. I'm a bit interesting, shall we say, Fred. My chemist hasn't got part of my prescription, so I'm a bit wonky, shall we say. That's rectified later today. Double D, how you doing? So I'm going to be egg, which is a big ask. I know. That frost has brought a lot more leaves down. Right, at the moment she's asleep. She's been chasing Sam and Jack all morning. Here's some of those weird little shrooms that go green, like bright green when you turn them over. No idea what they are. Yeah, I did carve it. Sorry, it's that the wood patina. Yeah, great double D. We've got a new puppy, which makes life interesting. A real little live wire. Oh, it's women outdoors. It's women outdoors. Very boggy today. This way and up here. Yeah. Yeah, a little Labrador girl. Oh, nice one, Andy. Thank you. Thank you very much. I've been 68 hours off. Fable 4000. Women Outdoor, stick your link up, chick. So go on and get your channel. Jamie, you going out with the magnet this weekend? Elizabeth, nice to see you. It's changing a lot in here, look. Changing quite quickly now. The birds are quiet. Normally the birds are singing in this part of the wood. PA, how you doing? Yeah, when I hit 1K, I only had 83 watch hours. I didn't know about them or anything because I never expected to hit 1K. It was just about posting, really. But then I hit 1K, I was like, ooh, quite like this. So I thought I better do something about it. And that's when I got the balls to do lives. Oh, it's Kirsty away. Ooh, it's a flock of pigeons. Thanks, guys. I hit 1K, I think it was the end of May. I was just posting daft stuff, really, at first. The chickens, the dogs, and recording out and about. Suey, how are you doing? Suey is lovely. Check out Suey. Suey, put your link up. Yeah, that hard frost, a lot of these leaves are going to have dropped. So it's keep it fast. Oh, you're looking at your own. Where's my coffee? Queen, you alright? It's not actually too cold in here. It's cold at home when I set off. That is a branch, not to set a swing up on. It's rotten. Yeah, we're going through the Roman Quarry, along the river through the woods. So although we're here in 2009 AD, you can still see all the tool marks. It's amazing. And it's a bit miraculous that it's sandstone. This has got loads of acorns underneath. It's like walking on marbles. Take it easy, shall it? There we go. Nearly at my weird clearing. I love to get to this bit of the river down here, but I can't. The banks are too steep. And it's a really deep channel through the art simulation. Nice to see you. It's a really deep channel through the bedrock. So it's not like you can climb down and walk the edge of it. Now that did have potential to shimmy across. You see that one bit's really high. Really high. And if I come off, I'm going to hit the bottom. So can't be doing that. Secret, how you doing? Secret, we'll see how many more big boulders have washed up into the kettles. We've had a lot of rain from saying, Jamie, all right. Last time I was here, it was absolutely chucking it down. I got drenched to the skin and I got chased by a wasp. How you doing, right? You all right? This clearing's just odd. Tim, how you doing? Hattie, love you. Let's see if my banks have collapsed anymore or whether the footpath's still accessible further on. Sounds fairly full. Let's have a look. It's not too bad. Right. Ooh, it's taking the stones out of the kettles. Wow, wow, wow. Didn't expect that. Let's try this side. So the big balls have been lifted out. I'd love to get in the bottom of the spade and take it home. Have a look at it. Right, careful on here, shall it? It's all tree roots and bare stone underneath the leaves, so it's a bit iffy. That one's been cleaned out by the storms, and the one at the end is normally full of as well. The kettles, as they're called here, are created by the whirlpools in the water. Salt soft sandstone. Oh, there's been a lot of stone washed out. Further down. It's roaring today. That one's normally full of big boulders, but they're not there. That one, if you got sand and black sand by the look of it. And that one's been washed out as well. Well, I would love to. I'll look to metal detector here. Dude, how you doing? Yeah, it's just faults in the stone beach. And as the water swirls, as it comes through those narrows, it just washes the stone away. I mean, look at the height of that bank. And then behind me, this is how big that river was at one point in time, thousands of years ago. And it's just slowly washing away the bedrock underneath. Love it. Cass, how you doing? Cass, love you. We might, maybe, be able to see through to where the cave is. We'll see. Right, I'm going back where I came from, so I don't trust myself in the leaves. I do too, Deej. Nothing better. It sets your energy levels. At the little beach that I like, the cave is kind of opposite there. Hopefully we should be able to see through it. If not, we'll try it again. I mean, that tree's snapped top off, split in two. And there's the rest of it. That's a big piece of oak. Very big piece of oak. These ones worry me because they're right on the edge of this little mini cave. There's a big slab of rock getting ready to fall here, look. I won't sit underneath it. That's going to hurt. But these two trees especially, right on the edge. But I love the root work. Love it. It's like a little work of art. Let's switch us through that way. It follows it down. Cool. That tree as well is a bit iffy. Oops, you don't. Right on the edge. I don't know if people pull this carpet of ivy down or if it's naturally fallen off this lower level of rock. That came down late spring. Go right that crazy. BB, how you doing? I am in possibly my favourite place in the world, followed by the Heartstones. You'll be able to see the fault line actually better. This whole bank on the left here is going to drop sooner rather than later, I think. I really need to pay attention to where I'm putting my feet. We've got kind of a fault line that runs all the way along here, and it follows the whole bank. So it won't be too much of a problem here. And let me see it there. It's all connected all the way along. And there's some big trees above it. I don't think their roots will be enough to hold it in place. Ayla, how you doing? Be interesting to be here when it came down, mind. From a distance. It's a twisted tree. Twists all the way up. Hopefully the signal will be kind to me at one of my favourite places. A bit further on where you're literally walking on the water's edge. Tim, thank you so much. Tim's a star, check him out. He's the hardest working fellow on YouTube. We'll have Gareth, who's the bravest. Secret, that's the most learned. And we've got Tim, the hardest working. Lloydies, how you doing? Oh, we've got a Whitcovery wagtail on that bank. Just on there. The screenshot, I can zoom in. It's just walking up that little bit there. They're bigger than a pied wagtail and bigger than a yellow wagtail. They look like a yellow wagtail. They're very yellow. Oh, God, this is iffy. They're a lot bigger than a yellow. Yeah, it's true. I wonder how many more trees we're going to lose in here this winter. We've lost a couple over the summer. And there's no shooting going on that bank. Should be looking. We're in cave territory on that side. Yeah, we'll keep our eyes peeled on there. Sheena, the energy in here, the history of it, it's got a really bloody history. There's battles. That lovely, serene little river was meant to have run red with blood of killed mercenaries for 3 days. Hey, hey, I can hear my friends, long-tailed tits. And we'll have the Romans here, excavating stone for Hadrians Wall. I want to show you the quarry faces, they're huge. They're here for a long time. Ron, I'm being mega careful. There's a bit further on here that I am extra careful on. There's some logs, big logs that have been put on the side to kind of maintain the bank, but they've been used as like a footbridge. It's really boggy, but the ground's washing away underneath them. It's like standing on a seesaw. It's only about a 7-foot drop. But those logs are big and it's down on the stone, so I don't really want to fall in it. Love it. No idea, Ron, and I've got no idea how I would change it. If I start pressing the buttons, hang on, general maybe, camera. No, it doesn't give me an option to. Oh, I. Uh, it's not giving me an option to change broadcast quality. I'll try a bit again in a bit, Ron. I fell out with the YouTube app again for it. Sticking on me yesterday. Johnny, how you doing? Johnny is 5 point star, is lush. Right. Still too much bracken on that bank here. Shandy, how you doing? Really, did? Because, God, it's a long time since I was in the US. When I was in the US, eating out was ridiculously cheap. Ridiculously cheap compared to at home. Yeah, if you're such a shame, drop her so she's just hit 1K and want to keep it there. Right, we're heading into one of my favourite bits. And there's kingfishers around here that have been seen. And we've also got the cave on the other side. I'm thinking it's on this section here, but the bracken's just too high. But then the question is, how do I get across? Keep your specs on, Kaz. This little beach on the cliff face above it with the ivy trailing down. I wouldn't expect it to be in the dreary old northern England. I love it. Duck. Quack quack. Bye, Johnny. Thank you so much for coming in. Have a good day. Yeah, steaks do tend to be a lot higher. But fuel as well. Your fuel is ridiculously cheap compared to ours. Ours is extortionate. Now, this bit of bank's going to go, and these two lovely trees here could be my access to the other bank. See how the roots are being washed out? And they're at a lovely angle, so they could be in my way. Isn't that as washed out as it is? I think it was. You have a look. But this is where the cave is, on this side here. It could be. There's a bit in there. Possibly. Then again, we've got a bit just there. I need these leaves to drop, really, to be able to really see. But I love this. I absolutely love it. Thanks, SB. Oh, someone's been building a wall. Why are they building a wall? Who does it? Because I can't see what's under my feet. That's not being kids. Look at the size of those stones. They're not little. I love this. Absolutely love it. Oh, it's only just dropped. So let's see what we've got in the bank. Quartz, a few bits of quartz, some red sandstone, the really dark red. It dries like a pink. It's a really pretty colour, that one. I'm going to try and wash it. Oh, SB, lots and lots of black sand. See it all? And lots of shinies in it as well. Look at that shiny sand. Oh, that was a shell. Is that pottery? Yes, we've got some pottery. Yeah, I bent down and signal got on it. Bob, Rick, how you doing? All right, Dave. Teachers couple, nice to see you. How are you? I'm good. No, it's just a build up from the top floor. I thought maybe found the cave there. Damn it. Anyway, let's move around here. See, I could walk around along on the beach, but Signal will probably hate me. I can't remember where I can get back up. Bearded Eagle. Long time no see. How you doing? Ooh, oof, that was close. Right, here is the little bridge I hate with a passion. Tim, lovely to see you. Thanks for coming in. Ooh, I found it. No, I don't think so. This is the Bridge of Hell. Joyful Julie, thanks for coming in. Oh, thanks, Bettina. Got a bit bored of going French polish and listening to things fall. Hopefully not branches. So it's not fallen in yet. It's just so iffy. You can see daylight underneath the scary one that really wobbles. See what you drop there. Because look at the clipper art. Right. God. This one's whoa, nearly fell off. Alright. How the leaves blocks it, you can actually see underneath that one, and it's like a seesaw. It scares me. And it's not straight anymore, it's starting to go. So it's ready to drop. I am not going surfing on it. Right, this is my favourite bit. Second to the two bays. But it hates Signal. This bank's gone now as well. Look, the path's going to disappear this winter. And you've got a gate, and you've got the gate there because when it's in flood, it's up over the path that they put in. just beautiful. This is the same spot, particularly on the way back, that I feel like someone's behind me. It's happened to me a few times. It's always this stretch. Right, if I lose you, just know that I'm legging it and sliding on these to let you see how long here. We'll try. There's your gate. How about if I hold it out like that? I really want to get onto this beach on the other side as well. I really want to get over there. Those steps have been up. They don't actually take you anywhere. I think the bank's collapsed, which is annoying. I know, how you doing? I'm not going to be out, so I've got my phone hanging out over the wall. Hoping that keeps signal. So calm and relaxing this bit. Just a gentle bubble of water. And then you've got waterfalls on my left inside the cliff. I'm at. Hi guys, I'm just listening to water. And it's really, oh, really weird walking against the current. Sorry, people trying to ring me. Just lush. Sharik, how you doing? It's letting me bring you. Hallelujah. See right down at the bottom. There you go. CPR, how you doing? Ooh, look. Sorry, 1980. Or 24th, 32, and Guy, 1980. I would love, love, love to get on that bank. Can you see all the black sand that's washed up on that side? I love it. Thanks, Julie. DBR, I adore this place. Headshot, if I heard some ringnecks, I would be proper excited in here. Waterfall. Hi, Salty in. Salty, if you're in, hola. Salty's brilliant. Check him out. He's a lovely fella. He's got a brilliant channel. If not, he's not in. Just go and say hi. Ooh. And again, we're just down to bedrock. It's shaping and carving and stone. Thanks, Jamie. Cass, there's parrots out in the wild your way. So, they're obviously foraging, or are people feeding them because they're so unusual? Yeah, there's lots of ring-necked parrots in the wild. Could hear something on Secrets just before. Headshot's our parrot man. He knows a lot about birds. Never. Stuff them to survive because I wonder what they're foraging. And we've got my waterfall. No, waterfall. Freshwater spring. It's the most beautiful tasting water ever. I put a longer coat on. The stuff is getting up those big old. Because like Blackpool's like an hour and a half away from me. Yeah, you see, often our winters here, you're hitting at least -11, and it's really damp. What is that? Oh, there's a duck down there chasing fish. It's got its head under. Just there, see that? Sticking its head under and rushing around under the water. I don't know what it was doing. I thought it was injured. Let's keep going. We're getting to the start of the Roman Quarry. I know I've told you all before, but for those that haven't seen, Hadrians Wall is around about 4.5, 5 miles from here. And they're in this woodland taking stone to repair the wall, build onto the wall. And they're here for a long time. It's been dated back to 2009 AD because there was graffiti found and it named Emperor Severus and their commanders at the time. Oh, I've got a little robin. But the tool marks are also here. It's insane. Now, this is my other little beach that I absolutely love. Love it down there. It's similar to the last one. But I am 99% sure I'll lose signal completely. I know, thank you so much for coming in. Check in on about stick it in. Just stick around this corner. There's the path down. That's what you see. It's quite steep. You've got steps at the start, but then you've got dodgy piles of rocks. Ooh, near tripped over. the amount of stone that's been excavated, there are a lot of people here, a lot of animals, a lot of slaves. I say the wrong thing, a lot of the slaves, local slaves. And the terrain to get this stone out of here and that distance to the wall is unreal. Let's go around this corner in the boggy stuff. And on the way back around, we'll see if those big trees have fallen in yet. Don't think they're going to be long. And when I go down to that beach, I can walk all the way around here to this first bend. If the water's not too high. It's lovely down there. Airborne, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. So this is the first part I'm going to show you. Oh, and this is sandstone, and it's a really soft stone, so for the tool marks still to be here, it's nuts. You can see the sections that they took the stones out in. And it'll go down a lot deeper. See those marks in the stone? I'll show you them just over here. And look at those tool marks, it's nuts. It's nuts that it's still here. And it stretches all the way around. This is a small part of MC, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. So 1800 years ago, there were people here with the chisels and the hammers. I did find on the big wall some peg holes. Now, whether they had their own kind of scaffold, I don't know. That I don't know. And that tree has been like that for well over 20 years, knocking on 30 years. I kind of like this little corner that's cut out. Right, onto the big face. This part, because it's so big, I can't get it all in screen in one. PA, you back on those holes again? Bubba, how you doing, Bubba? Bubba, you'll like the next bit. It is massive, this cliff face, where they've been working. I can't find the graffiti. There was a stone tablet taken away. There's only a couple of examples of such Roman writings in the UK. Come this way.
How far are we off the getting out?
You're about 10 minutes, it's not far.
No.
It's a lot easier than that side.
Right.
A lot easier. Okay. Oh, we're getting to it now. This bit's iffy. It looks like mud, but it's not, it's stone. Up on the top, shows it. Sharique's in Italy, aren't you, Sharique? I think she is. Right, back down through the stones. Ooh. See the stones poking up, but you can't see them through the leaves. nearly went on my ankle there. Right, in this corner, I'll climb up. Just love it. This spot in this tree, we were watching a young, just fledged buzzard shouting for its mom. Look at the height of it, it's huge. Right, round the corner and up we go. Arthur, how are you doing? Nice to see you. How are you? Hug a free time, Jamie, if you're still in when I get to the top of here. Part of me wonders if they've taken out the graffiti to preserve it, because I can't find it. I've searched every cliff face. So here we have it. I love the patination on this side. But if you take a screenshot and zoom in, or if you've got a big enough screen, you'll see all the tool marks from top to bottom. Come up over here. We'll go a lot deeper as well. It's full of leaves and just nature taken back. Just look at that. All cut out by stuff, aren't they? By hand. All taken away by hand, by coats, by horses. All the way to that top rotten layer. Oh, is that the air ambulance? You can see it swings right round and joins that part that we were just at. And it also comes this way. Right, be careful getting back down. Should I go that way? I'll get you quite close this way. I'll show you this way. Being careful. Actually, he's not got left. Well, both of them aren't going to last long, are they? See how those two marks all the way down. Signal, let me. I'll get close to it. So here you go. All these 1800 years old. Look at that tree that's upside down. That slid off earlier this year. I think it was late spring. It's actually landed in between two other trees. So it's stuck there. It's huge. What did I just find? Hang on, we'll come down a little bit. Can't quite make out what that is. Right, we'll come down at the bottom. Be careful because there's trees and bits in the bottom. All ankle breaking territory. Yeah, I want to take some stuff home because I keep forgetting to bring a bag. Because there's a few places in here and there's gold just up the road. Oh, I'm on rubble. Interesting. Here we go. And it is enormous. It must have been here for years, the amount of work that's been done here. Two guys sat on the seat over there having a picnic. Bubba, it's not just the Romans. In 1569, the heir to the local castle passed away unexpectedly, and a relation decided to take it by force. Now, the Queen sent her troops. He paid 3,000 missionaries, and the Queen sent her troops in. Queen troops won, and that's where the story of this river ran red with the blood of those mercenaries for 3 days. They would have been paid part in gold before battle. A lot of them used to hide the gold, stash it in the base of a tree or bury it with a marker. And that's a lot of part payments in gold that was never collected. I mean, the Queen's troops will have gathered a lot because they were known to look for it. But surely there should be some left behind. Valentine, how you doing? His bank's dropping, look. That's a lot of gold that was never picked back up. There was the skeleton, I don't know what year, a skeleton in uniform, well, not in uniform, in battle dress, was found squatted down behind a tree. Whether that's just a little local tale or what, I don't know. Starry, how you doing? Starry is a brilliant guy over in the US. He champions channels. He'll advertise your channel for you, and on for us in the UK, it's a Sunday morning. He takes you out for a look around historical sites and local sites of interest. And he's just brilliant. He gives a lot to the community. But yeah, I found some pottery. Bubba, if you can look it up, it's the Battle of Hellbeck. As it Hell and then Beck. Leonard Dacre was the baddie in the story. He tried to take the castle and its land by force. And that rare tablet is called the Written Rock of Gelt. Gelt. You can look that up as well. Or if you want, I'll community post about both of them. See how rotten that stone is just there. Where that ivy's coming away from the wall. It's showing some more stonework. Interesting. We'll have to have a look. Thanks, Jamie. Yes, Starry knows his onions as well. It's actually warm now. I was freezing when I came out. Which tree have you come from? So maybe this one. See how that tree's just kind of snapped in half? Still attached. That's going to go ping. There was a famous battle here, Bubba, called the Battle of Helbeck. The guy that was trying to take the castle by force was called Leonard Dacre. And he hired 3,000 mercenaries to take the castle and take the land. But the Queen sent her troops, and it was quite quickly. BB! Oh, hopefully, BB, the weather's okay at the weekend and you can get out somewhere. This time of year, it's the smells as well as the sights. I'll take you up along.
Well, because I was just reading here, I don't know whether it comes too far. Sharp bend in the river. I think it was back there.
Yeah.
And it says the forks. I'm just wondering if this is the one we take.
Yeah, with the Roman face first.
But this is by the path, it says.
You've got two forks. Are you doing a loop? You're going back that way?
Yeah.
If you carry on this way. How are we going back that way?
We've got to get back to Talking Town.
Yeah. So, you can either...
At the junction where the path's near the fence, turn left. Almost it may be there right to a metal kissing girl.
Metal kissing gates up here, it takes you through a marsh.
Soon after the river sharp bend to the right, the path leaves it out by turning sharp right almost back on yourself. And a windy path running parallel with the path you were just following. That can't be, because that's going away from it.
Yeah.
Right,
there is another seat that way.
Is there?
Yeah, if I way down that way, you'll go up the hill. It's in the hollow there, and you can go right up, and it brings you around back down on this path. It brings you back down here and onto here. It loops over the top. Or you can go...
That might be it, once you said that, because you look at that piece there. If you come back, then you turn off it left.
Yeah, let's have a look. Where are we right now? So have you been over the top of Torp?
They came into these goat woods.
Yeah, that's where we are.
There's a car park there.
Yeah, that's where the car park is. It takes you up the road. Yeah, it's taking you... That's taking you to the end.
Then come back on yourself.
Yeah, there's a road up. Follow it round. Yeah.
Turn sharp right.
Yeah, so go down to the end, and there's a road up. It used to be the main road,
Right.
but they put the bypass on.
Right.
And it'll bring you along the side. You'll probably meet me on the way up because I'm going that way and following it round.
Well, okay, have a good day.
All right, you too. Sorry about that. Demi, how you doing? Helping some lost walkers. Right, the trees haven't fallen on this part of the quarry as yet. So they were still looking at a map. They're looping back. Oh, I feed my ducks. So here we go. More of the quarry face. And we've got those two trees going to drop. And these, and that is huge. That's going to hit this path when it does go down. So I don't particularly like going down in there because of that tree. I don't trust it at all. And there's a lot of loose rocks in that soil. But again, you can see the lines of where they took the blocks out and the shapes of the blocks that they took. Those trees are huge. That's leaning over a lot more than it was. So that's smaller of the three. Right, let's get up here. And we're back on the stone wall. I would love to take you down here, but Beth would murder me. Got another cliff face here. Can't see any workings on it. Right, up over the top we go. Oh, brilliant. So check out Photos Against Anxiety. Photography is lush value. Yes, everyone, we're above that river. See that man walking just below that? On the way in, we followed it. And we're just heading out this way. Ooh, it's running. The sound of the deposits that comes down with it. Nice shiny bits of quartz. I'm growing on the top because that's going to be slippery as hell. Oh, there's a lot of boots walked on these routes. Anne-Marie, you alright? Try not to fall flat on the arse. You have... anyone in the UK, can you tell me what time it is? Right, you're going to have to walk in the stream. It's not too bad, actually. Yeah, it is. It's also... There's a stream. Comes from the marsh just next to here. And it turns the path into a river. 147 minutes. You've got a choice. We walk back along the side of the marsh, or we go straight on down the regular footpath. The choice is yours. We've got the sandstone marker. Ooh, this one's a big one. Look at the size of that beast. It's huge. Bigger than my foot. Got an Asian inside it. It's been nibbled. Zombie, how you doing? If you haven't met Zombie already, go check him out. It's a good bloke, Zombie. Dee, thank you so much for coming in. You're a star. Look at that little tiny stream running. The black work on that. It's tiny. If there was a stick, I'd move some of those leaves down. The yeah, it does look like red. The colour should be pretty on the marsh. We'll have a look. So we go through the farm. Who's been putting fertiliser down? Farmer's been fertilising this. This is the very last place that I saw my deer fawn. Running along that bank at the back there, chasing his mum. He was born in this marsh. And I managed to catch them leaving. I've not seen him since. Let's go. How's your world, zombie? Even if the deer were in here at the minute, they'll be so well camouflaged. When you see them close up, they're a really red colour. But out in here, they just blend in. Loads of crawfish. And loads of fertiliser has come across. Hey, we've got a pond formed. Yeah, but airborne zombie's brilliant. I think I've known zombie for about a year now. This is all marshland. Yeah, I did SB. I enjoyed getting up on the walls. And then last night, my son and his girlfriend came with a baby, and my mum and dad were around. Daughter bought everyone a Chinese last night, so it was good. See, unless you see a deer's backside or its head pop up, you're not going to see it in there. It's actually full of heather. It just raises a lot of heather, low-lying heather. Yeah, abandoned and forgotten Wales, the bravest fella I know on here. Brave on the edge of lunacy. Scares the life out of me, some of the places he goes down those mines. See, the ground's white with the fertiliser is spread over the hedge. We've got some badgers active over on that left side there. We'll have a cheeky look over the fence. We've got cows in the distance, but they're nowhere near me. Happy days. And the trees have still got a fair bit of leaves on. I would hate to live on a footpath like this. I mean, the footpath runs through the farm near enough. This is an old barn. The roof's been added on, but the wall's old. Gauze, horrible stuff. Jake, how you doing? That's either a very, very big rabbit or we've got sheep in here. Should be fun. Watch me lobbing over this fence for a ram. Would you put sheep into a marsh? They do it see on the coast, don't they? Oh, lovely. It's up there, muck spreading, I think. It's about to get stinky. You're right, Anne-Marie. And this was an old sandstone building. Same as on the moors, these walls are made with limestone. But lower lands like here, sandstone. And you've got all that sandstone back there as well. But it's very sandy here. You've got sandstone literally inches below your feet. Now that's a farmer's made stone wall. It's a bit wonky. See those air holes through, so the wind can't blow them over. Nothing else but a pile of rocks that stands hundreds of years. Ooh, that's interesting. What has that been in the past? A few miles down the road, a lot of the walls and buildings are made of stone, well, from Hadrian's Wall. See there? Damn it. We've got a crow chasing a buzzard. Brave crow taking on that buzzard, mind. Still chasing it. Nutter, how you doing? Did you, Amanda? Did you, Amanda? Oh my God, Anne-Marie. Sorry, damn it. I haven't done that for ages. You'll see the old vents. You've got arrow slits and windows. And look how weathered that stone is. Put the old sandstone lintels in. That looked brilliant, Anne-Marie. Should do more of them, you know. Keep putting loads of those up. It's like when we got the puppy, she was called Anya, and I was constantly calling her Ayla. So thankfully, teenager changed her name. I'd have been having an identity crisis. I didn't want to offend either. And you go. You've got the old age cobbles. Rough arse farmer cobbles, not like the town centre. And I think he gets a bit huffy with people going the wrong way because he's made his own sign, keep outside. And there, no entry written on, and another sign at the bottom. Oh, and another one there, look. Here's the edge of the farm cobbles. Akash, how you doing? I was a bit disappointed we didn't see the deer yesterday, but hey, they've probably moved further along the valley. Hopefully she'll come back to have a fawn in here again next year. She was very tolerant of people though, which worried me. She should be scared. She should keep well away. No, will you do us a favour? Do us a video of the stick insects. I'm kind of intrigued by your stick insects. Watch where you're going, because it's claggy. Very claggy. Are they the ones that look like leaves, or are they like the sticky stick insects that are little sticks? Noah's got a tank full of stick insects. Yeah, there's a spot right there that I saw last time in this wood. Kind of wish it hadn't gone because they're like the beech nuts. There's plenty of beech trees here for them. Fearless is online, thanks for coming in. Ooh, the Rob's missed one. He must still be in here. There'll be a ram in here with some orange chalk on his belly. And that chalk is to mark all the ewes that he's done. She's not seen the ram yet. And neither of these two over here. Is she? Where's your boyfriend, Mrs.? You've not got orange on. Where is he? He's slacking. So we can catch sight of him. And these are all lambs from this year. Tucking into beech nuts. Hello, little lamb. I want Jake to send me a lamb. Jake's got proper lambs. He's in New Zealand. Pizza, alright. I wouldn't be bothering the sheep with the sheep. Sheep are like a thick version of a goat, really, aren't they? Goats have got brains, whereas sheep don't. Look how fat that one is. I am not riding sheep. Splat them on the deck for little things I don't want. It has. Good sauce. You like it? Right, where's the ram? Can't see him. Is that it? Oh, I can't see a ring because I've got street yards. He's missed a lot of these girls, so he can't have been in for long. I am not rodeoing on sheep. Where are you, Mr. Ram? Hey, I'm on camera. Put it away. Oh, can't see. Grabbing sheep is a good way to break your fingers. It hurts. You get your fingers stuck in the wool. And the wool's dead greasy and all. Used to go help the little farmer dipping. Not fun. And then you have the sheepdogs. The sheepdogs control the sheep by giving them a nip. And if it's more than a sheepdog, you're going to get a nip on the leg. The only dog I've been bitten by is a sheepdog. I don't particularly want bitten by one again. But a working dog. Ooh, my hills are in the clouds. That's where we were yesterday. Ha ha ha. Looking a bit sheepish. If you see a big sheep with a strap on, shout at me. If that sounds wrong. These two were huge trees back in the day. No, not happening. We're looking for sheep with strap-ons. And look at that, it's massive. That's got some girth on it. Full of bugs. With a strap-on. They strap on a big lump of chalk to the belly of the ram. And when he's been at the girls, like that one, they end up with the same colour that's strapped on to the ram. See? Sheep wear strap-ons. Like her, she's been partying with the ram. She's got the orange mark. And that way, the farmer knows that the ram's doing his job. Oh, you've been having a good time. You've got a lot of orange on your back, girl. And this little beck that runs through here, they were just cleaning out not long ago. You see, that tree was huge. They're right careful. Little beck. Well, I've not seen no strap on out here on the back. Exactly, SB. Like, she has been partying with the ram, but not as much as the last one. Then that ram might not be doing his job so well then. Ah, he's there. Ooh, he's going to see that one getting chased. Ooh. There is your ram. Just to the left of that telegraph pole. Go on, son. She's having none of it. There. See, he's got his nose in the air. He's following her. Oh, so he is doing his job. He's got that lady in his sights. Did she? Oops. Yeah. Point your finger. That is your ram. With a girl that's not fancied him very much. Leave her to it. She's really shy because I'm there. You see, you learn something new every day. Today that ram's wearing orange. See, one girl's done, one girl's not. And that way, hello, what are you sniffing me for? They'll know which ram, when they move these sheep, they'll know which ram has covered which girls by the colour. Yeah, oh, he's still chasing her. They're just on the hill there above the telegraph pole to the left. Oh, he's left her and he's going after another one. There. Sheep romance. Look at that sky, it looks a bit icky. So we'll see what sheep we've got in the field across. Ooh, they're orange as well. He maybe has been a busy boy. Oh, they're just using orange this year. Have you seen, Steve, have you seen these cattle grids totally filled in? Maybe got wind up by walkers for twisting their ankles. Ooh, got an old fella coming along. We'll go and see the goats on the way past. Yeah, the good girls wear white jumpers and no polka dots. If they're wearing polka dots, then they've been enjoying a night on the tiles. Yeah, they filled it in. I presume it's because of walkers and whatnot. Oh yeah. There's two there that they're filled in. See, we've got lots of orange grasses in that field as well. So they're all maybe serviced and they've moved him on a field. It's a good time of year to be a ram. That old fella was giving me funny looks talking to you lot. My battery's dropping, so hopefully we'll get to the goats first before it dies on me. If it dies, it dies. Have a party. Hang on, secret. Now this is full of pottery and tiles and stuff and coal. So I'd love to know where this rubble comes from. See, there's, oh God, another bit. There's that. What is that? It's pottery. I don't know what it is. It must be pottery. Yes, it is. I can feel enamel on it. Some yellow pottery. Oh, the good weather's coming, blowing back in. Gareth, how you doing? No, we don't need gloves. Don't say his name, it'll appear. The old man. Oh yes. Looks like there's going to be a few lambs out of that round. But he's got a lot of work to do. It's just that hard season to be around. Work, 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 24 hours a day. And some of his clients are non-compliant, like that one was running away from him. Gareth, when's the next instalment if you trying to get stuck by your head in little gaps? Legend, how you doing? Nice to see you. We've been learning about sheep romance and that some rams wear strap-ons with pretty colours. If you see one of the girls with a rainbow on her back end, ooh well, the rumour mill. I'm still not very convinced about the council. This bridge had cracks in it and they've marked it and written map on it. And they've used cement on their finger to fill it in. It's got a main road above it and look at all the cracks that they've filled in with their finger. All the way along. It's a bit iffy, isn't it? Pizza. Yeah, there's a joke about farmers and wellies and why they wear the wellies. But we won't. Do some little trapping shit. Right, let's see if the goats are around. Yes, please. Thank you, Secret. I think 83 hours off. Was it 82? No, it's not. 70. 72 hours off. No, it's not. It's 60. Ignore me. Old lady brain. 62 hours off. Don't put 20 hours on it. I don't know what breed of sheep, of goats these are, but they have my identity crisis with their coats. Oh, they're right next to the fence. I bring them tasty treats and they'd rather eat leaves. Long hair at the front and long hair at the back, but the middle, short haired. Hello, little goatees. I've never actually seen you over here. They're the most lazy goats I've ever known. See what I mean? It's like the middle's been shaved. Ooh, get you. I don't want to see your butthole. Oh God, no. This would terrify and scarce the life out of YouTube. See, I don't know what breed they are. It looks like they've had a shave in the middle. Have we got all boys? There must be all boys. Because they were absolutely stinking the last time I was here. Boy goats stink. Have you seen the size of the horns on them? I don't particularly fancy getting my knees stuck in them. We had a goat growing up, and I was 8 months pregnant with my son, and I went into the pheasant pen to feed the chickens, where Kitty was. She came to give me a loving headbutt, and she got my knees stuck between her horns. That wasn't fun. But they're only teeny tiny things, these. Not very big. They do love dead leaves. No, I'm tone deaf. I'm not singing, I'm not dancing, I'm not rodeoing sheep, cows or goats. I may possibly fall on my ass along here because it's mud hidden by leaves. That's as far as... Oh God, he stinks. You need a shower, son. You're a woman. Yeah, it's an identity crisis. Handlebars. Are you walking in pace with a goat? Keep going along in it. Oh, here come the horns, look. What are you going to do when you get to the corner? Right. This is where I need to pick. Oh, I've come the wrong way. Right, over this side. Ooh, icky. Icky and mucky. Normally, they're either in the shed or they're sat on that little seat thing. They're never ever around here. They must be eating the beech nuts and acorns. Normally, they completely ignore you unless you've got a bag of chicken food. They'll come and see you if you've got a bag of corn. I bet you were peaceful. Not happening. Brown leathery shrooms. Big shrooms. Oh, someone out with the dog. It can keep its big balls to itself. I'm not going to the field with some random thing here. Hiya. Okay, no little one. They always have to show you the book crack. The size of that beach. Beach, I said beach. That ramboat Alfie's been busy emptying his. Surely there's only so many girls that the round could cover in a certain amount of time before it was a totally useless endeavour. Do you think? That's surely on Google how many hens can't, how many use. Are you dead? Yes, you're dead. Poor little pigeon. That's a young pigeon. It's a baby. Been clouted off something. Yeah, that'll be on Google. How many ewes can a ram service per day? Hey, mum. That's lost its head, hasn't it? That branch needs to go. The main road's busy today. So, 50. Ooh. No wonder the nutsack's dangling on the floor then. Look at the size of them branches. They are monsters. They're like a full-grown tree. They're almost as thick as the actual tree itself. Peter's on one. And we're back to the Jacobite Monument. Ooh. They've been and laid wreaths. It's the anniversary, the 21st of October, I do believe. This is the location of our hanging tree. Memory of 6 Jacobites who fought for the restoration of the House of Stuart, who were executed here, 21st of October, 1746. James Innes, Patrick Lindsay, Ronald MacDonald, Thomas Park, Peter Taylor, and Michael Dowd. To honour the loyalty and bravery of the 6 Jacobite soldiers executed here, 21st of October, 1746, for fighting for their rightful king. The 15, the Northumbrian Jacobite Society. Ooh, now we've got some poppies and white roses. Can't believe I didn't see those on the way down. Yeah. It's nice that they've been remembered. See, this pizza is like a stone throw from me. So it does make me wonder about, where's that leaf? The shadow dude. And who exactly he is. Demi! Just along here, if I don't lose you with signal, we've got the ring of mushrooms. I wrote it in your chat what they are before, SB, and I forgot already. They are edible. They used to be seen as edible, but now anyone with an iffy belly, it can cause stomach upset. So they're not classed, therefore, as edible these days, but they used to be. I think so, yeah. That was the where the hanging tree was located. And that's what, 200 years after some of those shrooms, after the Queen's troops and those mercenaries for North Castle. Yeah, it is. We had a lot of fighting locally. Of course, with the borders, we had the border raiders coming and raiding. And you can see Scotland from here. Some more of those. But yeah, they're growing in a ring around. It's elder. It's a young elder. What I've heard, these are edible. I said what they are in your chat, SB. I can't remember what it was. I mean, North Castle's about 5.5 miles. Carlisle is 12 miles. And Scotland is there on the horizon. About 25 minutes, 20 minutes, 25 minutes drive that way. Yeah, a young elder. What are they doing there? They've gone walking in an interesting way. I like this little bit here. The tree arch just above your head. Yeah, I am going to leave you in a second. I'll just let these people get by. Right. As it's that time of day. But that's Scotland. There's a sea between us and there. You've got Scotland on the horizon. And Carlisle just there on the horizon that way. So thank you all very much for joining me. I enjoyed that little walk and crack today. Don't forget you've learnt about sheep and strap-ons. So thank you all for coming. Thank you for watching and keeping me company. And I'll see you hopefully Monday. Monday, I might have to go on in the morning because daughter has a hospital appointment in the afternoon. But if I am, I'll put a post up over the weekend and I'll give you a time for that. It'll probably be the morning before SB goes on. So thank you all for joining me. Sorry, Haywood. And I'll see you all on Monday. Thanks, everyone.